Good morning everyone. It's Sunday morning. I just finished unpacking the car after yesterday's market, and now I'm off to the local Food Lovers to go and do shopping. This video I will show you how to make strawberry rhubarb jam. I got the most beautiful rhubarb from one of the other stallholders at the farmers market and organic growers. And I've got some strawberries from the strawberry farm. Yes, they've got strawberries all year. They grow them in tunnels. And Tiriki, you're not supposed to be on the table, boy. They're not allowed at the back in my jam kitchen area or that side of the house at all. So when I'm in the house or on the front deck, they're always around me. I've got two. I've got Tom and Jerry. Very original. Just want to show you guys the view I've got from my deck. This is also the view I get out of my jam kitchen, because the window where we do our preparation work faces this way. Join me today and we'll have lots of fun together. So we're in the local Food Lovers. They reopened recently. Oh, look at the beautiful ginger. I bought some ginger directly from a farmer yesterday at the farmer's market. I mostly buy my produce directly from farmers. Unless I can't get it, then I will buy it from the local Food Lovers. I'm back after our outing to Food Lovers and a quick hi to Marlin. I'm back. Let's start with what I bought at the Wild Oats market yesterday. I need to make strawberry rhubarb jam, so I got these beautiful rhubarb. And then 5 bunches of those. I took everything they had. I would have bought more if they had more. And then I bought this beautiful gingers. It's just beautiful, thick and juicy and fresh. They were taken out this week. So I bought 3 of those. I don't really need them right now, but they were so beautiful I just couldn't resist. What I would do with these is I would peel them. You just scrape the peel off with a spoon. And then, oh, there's even some soil still in here. Peel them, chop them up, put them in the freezer until I need them. I use these a lot with a macatan, preserved macatan jam. Some goes in the tomato jam. And then when I do the fig preserve, I use these a lot. So let's get by prepping this for the strawberry. Oh, what else I got at the market? Get this out of the way. Is I bought a whole box of, this is a 12 kilo box of frozen strawberries. I always need strawberry jam. That's one of the things that sells quite a lot. And then obviously with the rhubarb, strawberry and rhubarb jam, it's delicious and it sells quite a lot. So I'm going to be prepping the rhubarb for the strawberry and rhubarb today. Beautiful piece of flour in. And get them in the pots, let them soak overnight, and tomorrow we'll be cooking this. Let's take our fresh rhubarb. We're going to scrub them a bit to get all the sand and everything off. And then we're going to prepare them for the jam. Now, let's start. I've got this little brush. I bought it off Timo. It's got nice hard bristles. I've got more than one of these, which you can just scrub everything off the fruit. I use it when every fruit that I wash, actually, especially the citrus fruit. You want to brush them nice and clean because you use the peel part as well. But for now, I'm just going to wash these quickly. After I've washed them, I'll give them another rinse in clean water. Let's start. Thing about rhubarb is you've got these stringy pieces, so I like to just get most of the stringiness off. Oh, this one is nice and thick. It's probably not necessary to do that. That's just my preference, because we are going to chop them into small pieces, which is going to take away the possibility of having long strings in it. I just like to take the biggest strings off. If you take it and you cut it too deep and then lift it, it lifts off a lot of your fruit, of the product. But if you just slightly get in there and pull it, it pulls out a thin little piece. So, I've got a few here, so let's start chopping. I chop them up in small pieces. Now, I have found if I cut them and freeze them, I don't need to cook them to soften them. But as I'm going to be using these fresh, I'll have to steam these a bit before I add the strawberries. The strawberries you don't need to pre-cook because they're soft enough to just cook beautifully. But these can be tough if you don't soften them before you start making your product. So I won't be boring you with doing it all on camera. So when I'm done here, we'll start getting it ready for the jam. How much rhubarb, how much strawberry? Your ratios. Because obviously if you clicked on this video, you want to know how to make a strawberry rhubarb jam. I use equal amount strawberry and rhubarb. If you want it more tart, you can use more rhubarb. If you want it more sweet and fruity, you can use more strawberry. That's a lovely thing of making your own products. If you want to know how to make it at home, experiment. Don't start with 5 kilogram batches or 3 kilogram batches for that matter. Start with just a little bit, 1 cup of each, and see how you like that. Or 1.5 cups of the strawberry and 1 cup of the rhubarb. Play around with your recipe and find something that works for you. Yes, I've got a good salad, like I said. I use 50-50, and that seems to be the taste that most people like. I have got one customer that likes it more tart, so if she wants, she orders from me, and then I make her, it's usually around 8 bottles, the ones that I make for her, where I use a lot more rhubarb and less strawberry. So depends on what your tastes are. I ended up with 2 kilos of the rhubarb. Now, I'll just add a little bit of water. You want to soften these up before you add the strawberries. So, I just want to see the bottom layer basically covered. Basically, I just want to see, oh, that's enough. I don't want to add too much water because number one, the rhubarb does have a lot of water in, and number two, when I make just strawberry, I don't add water at all because they've got a lot of water in as well. And I prefer not using water unless it's really needed in a product. For me, jam should be fruit and sugar. And only water if needed. So we're going to turn these on and then just slowly simmer them. It'll be on low and just simmer them for about 20 minutes to soften them. Then I'll add the strawberries. While they're simmering, I'll be weighing out the strawberries. Okay, I'm back here. I bought these strawberries, like I said earlier, at the market yesterday. I had them out of the freezer for about an hour to just get them more workable. Otherwise, it's just one solid block. Turn this on. There you go. I need 2 kilos for that rhubarb. Oh, it created some juice here at the bottom. I'll have to dig out there some and I get some of the juice in. Oh, it's lovely. Yummy, yummy. One of those fruit, I actually love strawberries. I tend to eat too much, which is never a good thing. Here you go. We've got 2 kilos. That'll be going in with a rhubarb. Tandiwe has already washed the bottles we're going to be needing today. There's 24 bottles in each of those crates. And then we've also got some more on the trays and in the oven ready. There's the bottles on the trays and in the oven. Ready for the day. Here we've got the strawberry rhubarb. I steamed up the rhubarb last night, added the strawberries and the sugar, and Tandiwe's just turned them on to start cooking. That's the strawberry rhubarb. It's a very nice foam layer. I'll give it a stir to get the foam broken down a bit. This one tends to have a lot of foam, and I might just dish off some of the foam at the end. I just find foaming it off, and at the end that foam in the plate goes, the bubbles break, and you've got a lot of product that you could have used. So I defoam. If I do need to defoam, I do it right at the end. And this one, it's also just around 100 degrees. We'll be turning the oven on in a bit. Hi! This is the strawberry rhubarb. It is at 104. So I'm going to do the, well, I've already put it on the plate. Let's see how it's setting up. Those are the strawberries. We'll get to them in a bit. It's already making nice little wrinkles. Jam is a bit different than the marmalades. Jam wouldn't necessarily lift up on your finger like the marmalade would, but you've already got the wrinkling. So I don't need to add any pectin. I know this will be setting up. We're back by the strawberry rhubarb. Please take caution when it gets the strawberry jam, fig jam, apricot, there's different jams, that when it gets close to the end, it actually splashes back quite a lot when you stir it. Just happened with my strawberry, and I had to do a little first aid. It splashed right into my eye. If that does happen, rinse it out with cold water immediately. As you see, I've got a long welding glove on, and I'm standing a good distance away from the top while I stir, and just keep stirring it every now and then. At this point I leave the spoon in because I do use my gloves to stir when it's at this point. I'm just coming back to the strawberry rhubarb. This was the sample I did earlier, and even though it had a little bit of wrinkling, I wasn't happy with it. This one, this is what I did about 5 minutes ago. It's wrinkling up perfectly, and like you can see there, I made a line through it, and it stays like that. It doesn't run closed. So as you can see, that one is already closing up. So this is perfect to bottle. The rhubarb is ready. You look how nicely it's setting up at the top. But it's a bit cold now. I had to go and tend to my eye. I had some jam splash in my eye. So it's not even at 80. So I'm just going to heat this up. It gets at least to 95. It's not a lot. Maybe I'll even take it to 100. 95 will be fine because it's not a lot. It's probably about 10 jars, if that many. It'll bottle quick, so I'll have the right temperature while I'm bottling. Ooh. My eye is very scratchy.
Inside the
Yeah,
eye.
inside the eye, it's scratchy. That'll get better. The strawberry rhubarb is done. I would have loved to have all of these be strawberry rhubarb, but it is what it is. Only 9 jars. I'll see again coming Saturday if I can get more rhubarb at the market, and then I'll just make some more. I just can't stay ahead with these because I can't find enough rhubarb. I saw some rhubarb at the grocery store Sunday, but it wasn't nice rhubarb, so I decided I'm not going to get it. I prefer the farm fresh ones at the market.
So that food lovers.
Yeah. Thank you for joining me again, and we'll see you with the next lot, which will be sugar-free blackberry. Bye.